If you've been reading along, then you know that I had a written post yesterday about could you work on lifting from the crown of your head or lengthening the back of your neck. And I use those words specifically because I say those words when I'm teaching my yoga classes all the time, because I see people and their head is forward, their chin is jutted out, the back of the neck's really short. What's really interesting is I say to lengthen the back of the neck and people don't even really realize where the back of their neck is anymore. And it's not that people are stupid at all. This is just a disconnect from how our bodies work, because forever we've been associating standing up tall with thrusting the ribs out. We've talked about that before, why that's problematic. And we lift up through the chin goes up. Now, if my chin goes up, my neck, the back of my neck shortens. We already have a problem with the head being forward all the time. It gets held out forward. So these muscles are always working hard to hold your head out there. These muscles are getting overextended, holding your head out there. And then we can't even figure out how to get our head back, so we just sort of drop the head back. And you crunch the back of the neck. You can see it. So the same way thrusting the ribs forward tightens this, letting that chin lift tightens this. It creates misalignment in the spine, specifically the cervical spine, which is your neck bones. Really technical words. What I want you to figure out how to do is how to lift through the crown of the head. This is not the crown of your head. This is the crown of your head. And if I let my chin go up, look at what happens to the crown of my head. It goes down. And if I let my chin go up, the back of my neck shortens. So could I draw the chin in and down, pull my head back, and think of lifting up from behind my ears, lifting from the crown of my head. You can put your fingers on your head. You can pull your fingers behind your ears. There's the little bony points on your skull. You can just sort of grab onto and lift up. Learning how to extend these muscles up so these can relax. Now, at first, I'll guarantee you, it gives you a nice double chin while you're working on it. But that's because these muscles have been out here for so long. They don't even know what to contract into yet. That will lessen. I promise that lessens over time. So you got to be willing to have a little double chin. You can even think of this as your double chin exercise. I want you to think of drawing the chin in, lifting up through the crown of your head. Head goes back while you do it. We got to get this neck to lengthen. We don't want to flatten it, but we want to get space in the cervical spine. There are so many places you can do this. The car is a great one because you can draw your head back to the headrest and lift up through it. When you're standing and just talking to people, notice if you've gotten so used to being out here, could you pull your chin in? Could you lift up through your head? I caught myself, I'm chopping vegetables and I had my head down and out. And the truth is, I can pull my head back and lift up through the back of my neck and I can still see my hands just fine. So there's habits that we've gotten into. If you draw that chin in, lengthen the back of your neck, not the front of your neck, the back of your neck. Lift through the crown of your head, not your forehead. The chin should come in and down. That's what you get to work on. I've talked about it before, but I'm talking about it again because it's important. All the nerves that control your arms are attached, come off your spine and your neck and up through this area. And so when you're pressing on that, you can lead to all sorts of other issues affecting those nerves as you compress the spine there and remove movement. The other thing that you lose when your head's forward or you're always short like this is the ability to turn your head. I don't know about you, but I'd like to drive well into my old age. And if I can't turn my head, I won't be able to. Look at the difference. I'm going as far as I can go. And if I pull my head back and go as far as I can go, oh, look, I can look past my shoulder. We should have that 180-degree turn. If it's here, it's not. Try it sometime if you really want to scare yourself about how limited your range of motion is, and then work on this and check out what your range of motion is. That's what you get to do. Go.